Alright guys, welcome back. So we are now on part 4 of our unlocking attempts at Infernal Relics here on Sentinels of the Multiverse. So we just unlocked Dark Visionary, the evil alternate timeline visionary who, for some reason, is still working for the good guys. Basically lets us manipulate decks so we can... So it gives us deck manipulation similar to Wraith's Infrared Eyepiece as a base power. Doesn't have as much card selection, but has card quality selection, so that's always good. So, like I said, we're going to be going after Spite Agent of Gloom, which requires us to go after Gloomweaver again, because reasons. So, in order... The exact mechanics of unlocking Spite are not known completely. What is known is that you have to get a relic victory against Gloomweaver, so you have to blow up all 3 of his relics, and he has to have some number of cultists in play at that time. Either, most likely 2 or 3 different cultists. So, in order to do this, we're bringing Haka along, because Savage Mana. Yay. And let's also get Grandpa, because extra power use is always fun. I'm not bringing along Argent Adept because he's going to take a little bit too long to set up, and sometimes his turns can get really confusing. But we do need to set up quickly, so let's bring along Super Scientist Tachyon. And we'll put Dark Visionary in the front just so we can see her intro. And we will have this fight at... I need a relatively low-threat environment. So I think the best option is actually going to be back at Insult Primalis. Just because the dinos will help clear the zombies. Actually, no, I don't want to do that. Because the dinos might also kill my guys. Let's go to Wagner. There's no real... Oh wait, no, there's Red Dust. But it doesn't have any ongoing destruction, so we'll go there. The goal here is to get Savage Mana and put all 3 relics under it. And then once we get enough cultists in play, have Haka vomit them all onto Gloomweaver. Sure, Dark Visionary is not evil at all, ever. Alright, let's go ahead and get started. Oh, good. A Profane Zealot right off the bat. Alright, at this point, Oh, actually, I like that new art for Dark Visionary. So, let's see. At this point, the best option, I think, is... Well, we'll rest the mind zombies. We'll put the relics on the bottom of the deck for now, just because... Or any relics we see, we'll put on the bottom of the deck just because we want to delay getting them out. That definitely does not want to be in play, because zombies get plus X damage, where X is the total number of zombies in play, and they all have damage reduction 1. So all those zombies would be hitting for plus 5 damage, and they'd all have damage reduction 1. No. We'll deal with the Sable Pin. Alright. Oh! Convenient. Alright, and Haka will start punching. Get rid of this guy, because this guy's damage reduction. Alright, sure. Well, let's get the Infrared Eyepiece out. Start peeking. Put that card on top. Because that card's harmless if there's nothing in the discard. Well, it's not completely harmless because it does give them +1, or he does play the second card, so... +1 play. Let's just play everything. Well, that's not going to do anything because this idiot. So let's get rid of the research grant and the nimble strike. And then my last card play will sucker punch one of these zombies. That one. And experiment on Haka. See if we can get a rampage going. No, but we do get 2 ongoings. I'm okay with this. So this will let Haka start punching zombies and eating them for savage mana. Alright, so let's lead off with... we'll do a takedown. And we'll start eating zombies. Yes, it is the lowest HP. Yes, we want to put it underneath. This way, when we get rid of that Profane Zealot, Gloomweaver can't res it. Well, that's annoying. Ugh. Well, not destroying any ongoing. Well, that was fun. We just took a whole bunch of damage. Well, we're still all in double digits, so we're fine. That one. Oh, it didn't quite work. Alright, so... Twist the Ether on Haka. Because Twist the Ether is always fun. And let's go ahead and... Oh yeah, with a name like Turmoil, obviously not evil. Put her on top. See, the sad thing is, I have to let the cultist stay in play in order to get the... in order for the unlock to work. So... it's actually kind of annoying. But if I put all the zombies underneath Savage Mana... let's keep it melee. Yes, it has the highest HP, or lowest HP. Increase by 1. Invention. Let's get another eyepiece, sure. Into play. And we will throw out the utility belt. Let's see here. Keep her on top. And we'll just heal, or stealth. Sure, Tachyon can take some damage. Haka will elbow smash that with his projectile elbows. So let's go ahead and motivational charge, and charge Gloomweaver, sure. Get a little bit of health back. Alright. Haka has a whole bunch of cards in his hand that he doesn't need, so we can go ahead and pitch them. And, of course, Pervasive Red Dust shows up. Gonna blow up everything. Really, really hate this card. Haka has the highest HP, sure. Alright, let's start protecting Visionary and peek at Gloomweaver. We're gonna leave him for last. Let's start getting those relics out, so that Haka can eat them, because Haka is hungry. Yes, we want the zombie servant in Savage Mana. So that's 4 of Gloomweaver's 5 zombies. Alright, so let's grappling hook the dust right now. Actually get the eyepiece into play. What do we have? Good. Get Ophidia out of there. She's not going to be taking any damage this round. Sonic Vortex and Sucker Punch can go away. And let's experiment on Grandpa. Try and get a trying to get an Inspiring Presence into play. Well, that's awkward. So Legacy's gonna punch himself for no reason whatsoever. Alright, so let's do durability. So let's recover a little bit of health. Oh, there's the Inspiring Presence I wanted. Maintenance level. Ugh. Oh, that card. Okay, so we need to start working on the Pouch of Bones. It's gonna take a bit, though. Alright, let's see. What does Gloomweaver have coming up next? Well, we'll get the drum on top. Don't exactly want the relics to be coming out this early, though, but... let's see... Can Haka battle... I won't actually give him enough damage to kill the pouch, though. Okay, I think... At this point, the best option is to just get Haka up. Oh, there's a rampage, so that's good. Okay, discard 1, 2... I'll heal 3. So let's get that zombie underneath. Oh, Punish the Weak is gonna be making this really difficult because of those disciples. Alright, well, let's go ahead and start knocking down this relic. Try and get it in range of Haka. Now the good thing is, I do have a Lightspeed Barrage to deal a good chunk of damage to it. So it's gonna hit it for 6? That's it? Ugh. Alright, whatever. Should have played the HUD goggles first. Oh well. Alright. Experiment on Haka. What do we got? Alright, sure. Well, we can pitch that mere. Haka makes a wonderful tank. Alright, so Inspiring Presence, get everybody healing. Yes. It kind of ruins Tachyon's damage potential, but that's not really that big of a deal. Yes, all players agree to discard a card. Visionary can get rid of this demoralization that's doing nothing. Haka can get rid of this extra mere. Wraith has a whole bunch of equipment that she wants to discard. We'll get rid of this micro-targeting computer. And Tachyon... Oh, HUD goggles, sure. I guess Danger Sense, sure. Haka gets back a mere. Wraith gets back her targeting computer. And Tachyon gets back her HUD goggles. And then Haka draws 2 cards. Good turn. One player may discard 1 card to destroy this. Yeah, Haka can pitch one of his excessive numbers of cards. That one can go. Ooh, Tayaha. I think I actually have to play that one. Because a Rampage is going to kill the Zealots. Okay. Well, let's start pinging down these relics. So the goal is to Relic Victory, like I said, we have to Relic Victory Gloomweaver, which means he's not allowed to flip. Actually, Gloomweaver has like 2 copies of each Zealot or Cultist in his deck, so I think I'm going to actually Rampage these guys under Savage Mana. Sure. Put Vast Following on top. Oh, actually, no one ever said I had to actually put them under Savage Mana. So... oh, confirm. Psychic. Increase. Savage Mana. No! Because the Vast Following is going to put all 3, or put them both back into play, so... Lightning! Increase! Twisty Ether is such a funny, funny card. Nope. Toxic. Energy. And... Infernal. Reduce. Reduce. Alright, so he's still dealing 1 damage via... thanks to Inspiring Presence, but... he's really not dealing that much damage. Actually, I kind of wish that Oxygen Leak was still out, then I would just switch it to Fire and he wouldn't deal any damage. Oh well. Actually, what am I doing? He has Merity in play. He should not be using his base power. Alright, so now we no longer have to worry about Gloomweaver being able to flip. Let's go ahead and get out throwing knives. And we will just start pinging down the drum. Sure, Hypersonic Assault. Oh, right. Kinda need burst cards. That's a disadvantage of shuffling your trash into your deck. Alright, so let's see here. We'll go ahead and lead from the front. And then Gung Ho Haka. Oh, that's only going to deal 5 damage? 1 damage short. Unfortunate. And if I just played the second Hypersonic Assault... Oh well. Oh look, all villains deal +1 damage. Isn't that great? Alright, we're not even gonna bother. You can't deal damage. I don't care what you do. You do get your cultists back, which can actually deal damage. Or at least the Disciple can. No. Legacy does not want to jump in the way. Alright, so... Let's... What do you do? Oh, each non-hero target. Now that's going to break the drum. I don't want to do that just yet. Let's peek at the environment. Well, those are cards. We'll put that on top. And then the Meteor Storms will be on the bottom. Don't actually want to see them right now. And Divergence Gloomweaver, or rather, Torment, Turmoil Gloomweaver, and it's 2 pins. Great. What's that? That's the damage unless you destroy one, and that's the random discard one. Let's put the random discard one on top. That one's the less dangerous one. Alright, which one was this? This is the damage one, irreducible one. Okay. Oh wow, I have quite a number. I mean, I can just clear out the board again. Oh, but he's not going to be having another vast following for a while. Yeah, might as well. Clear it out. Get the second relic underneath. We will not be putting the Zealot under Savage Mana, but we will be putting that villainous weaponry under it. And we're also going to be putting that Indigo pin underneath. Alright, and once again, we reduce. We reduce so that we take no damage. Well, 1 damage, rather. Punch this crimson pin so that Haka can eat it. Yes, it goes under the mana. Alright, so Gloomweaver has another pin on top. I think what I do here is we infrared eyepiece Gloomweaver. Oh, and we put the Disciple on top because I don't feel like dealing with another pin. Not to mention that Gloomweaver doesn't have anything worth actually attacking in play. Alright, so at this point, I don't actually want to do anything. Yeah, I'm just going to draw 2 cards. Something that you almost never do with Tachyon, especially Super Scientist Tachyon, but I don't want to risk something bad happening. Let's go with... Everybody draw some cards. We like drawing cards. And then we'll start healing. Alright. Oh yeah, the villainous weaponry. That's what I put on top. I remember that. Of course I do. Don't judge me. No, Legacy will not be jumping in front of the Chosen Disciple. Hakka's a big boy, he can take it. There really isn't anything I want to play at the moment. So we'll skip that. And see what Gloomweaver has coming up. The final relic. Alright. Okay, so knowing that the final relic is coming up, let's get Haka ready to actually do some damage. I only used Crush and not Tayaha or Mere, because I'm an idiot. I like to know what I'm doing. Okay, so let's get out the stun bolts, sure. And still need to get that third disciple. Alright, we'll just Stealth Wraith for now. Synaptic Interruption. Okay, so what I can do is I can... Well, we'll Hypersonic Assault for now, just so that Gloomweaver can't do anything. Oh, here's what we'll do. Okay, so we know that the third Disciple type is on the bottom of Gloomweaver's deck, along with another non-Disciple card. So Tachyon will experiment on Gloomweaver to get him into the trash. And then on Visionary's turn, she will Suggestion Vast Following to the top of Gloomweaver's deck and get all the Disciples into play. And then Haka will vomit a whole bunch of Relics in Gloomweaver's general direction. So, let's go... Bolster Allies. Alright, let's just go ahead and heal everybody a little bit more. So we have a plan. We have a plan, and this plan is almost guaranteed to be completely derailed by what the environment does. Nope, we're fine. Alright, there's the Grimoire of Curses. Now, we just need to make sure that we can deal enough damage. No. Alright, so... Suggestion... the pin... and Following... We will put Following on the top of the deck. And... doesn't matter. Let's turmoil Tachyon. Sure. Put this guy on top. Okay, so the Grimoire is in play. No, Haka does not want to skip the rest of his turn. Haka wants to smash. Alright. Haka is going to Haka of Battle. For his entire hand. Get rid of all of these useless cards. Sweet! Smash! Yes! And we'll hit Gloomweaver, because sure, why not? Alright, at this point it really does not matter what I do, so... sure, Wraith can skip her turn. Tachyon can skip her turn. Legacy can skip his turn. what? Oh, really? Meteor Storm? Sure. There's the vast following. All the cultists come back. Everybody's immune to damage so that Cursed Acolyte can't actually do anything. Doesn't matter. Everybody's immune to damage. You can't do anything. Oh, it would be really nice if we could skip through this a little bit faster. Alright. That's all over and done with. We have one of each cultist in play, all 3 relics. Sure, she can skip her turn. I don't actually need to do anything. No, Haka does not want to skip his turn. No, Haka still does not want to skip his turn. Sure, we'll draw a card and gain some health. Oh, right, he's got some villainous weaponries in Savage Mana, so he gets to draw some extra cards. Because the Savage Mana specifically destroys the cards discarded or underneath it. So Haka will be dealing exactly 22 0 damage. But the important thing is, all of Gloomreaver's relics are now in his trash. Sure, skip turn. Alright, so... hang on. How many cards does it need to shut this off? 7. Okay, sure. Yes, we can skip turn for Tachyon. Legacy does not want to skip his turn for the self-destruct sequence, but he will get rid of the Meteor Storm. Because Haka likes drawing cards. And now Haka's going to draw another 16 cards because 16 environment cards are getting destroyed. I probably should have thought this through. Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. I regret nothing, though, because I'm drawing 16 cards. Hi, Rayom. Alright, now, if all has gone according to plan... if all is going according to plan, we have unlocked the alternate spite. Agent of Gloom. So, we'll be checking him out a little later on. I haven't had any problems with it. But that's going to be the end of this particular video. I'm going to take a quick break, and I'll be back in about 3 to 5 minutes for the next one. So see you in a little bit.